Gentlemen, I welcome you to this event on this beautiful fall day. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. I would like to welcome you to the 2021 Seoul International Travel Mart and Seoul International Travel Mart for medical tourism. I am Chung Ji-young and I'm honored to be the MC of today's event. The first session of this event, Seoul Tourism Presentation Session, shall commence now. Seoul Tourism Presentation Session, the first session of this event, has been prepared to provide information about tourism content of district offices and businesses in Seoul who have been agile to respond and add new elements to the tourism industry, even amidst the unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic. We have with us speakers from district offices of Seoul as well as tourism-related businesses who are making possible a new leap and a bright future in tourism of Seoul to hear about Seoul's tourism content in the era of living with COVID. We look forward to the interest from our audience in and out of Korea who are thinking about traveling to the safe city of Seoul, and I hope it will be a useful session to learn about the variety of tourism content in Seoul as well as practical information about these businesses. Now, we will begin the first presentation of this session. Our first speaker is from Yeongdeung-pogu District Office, which is providing rich medical tourism resources for Koreans as well as foreigners. He will be presenting under the title of the Smart Medical Zone of Yeongdeung-pogu, Leading Global Medical Tourism. Please welcome Manager Lee Byung-sun of Yeongdeung-pogu District Office. Please give a virtual round of applause.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lee Byung-sun, Manager of Overseas Cooperation of Yeongdeung-pogu District Office, who will be delivering this presentation. I am very much pleased and honored to have this opportunity to present on the Smart Medical Zone of the Yeongdeung-pogu, Leading Global Medical Tourism. And this is how I will go through this presentation. The Smart Medical Zone of the Yeongdeung-pogu was designated as the Smart Medical Zone in 2017 in making a connection with medical industry and the tourism infrastructure. Since then, we have been deploying a variety of tourism content, and specialized hospitals and cooperating organizations have gone through strict procedures with hospitality industries, and we have 25 stakeholders who are joining in this project. And let me now talk about medical infrastructure that is possessed by Yeongdeung-pogu District Office. In our district, we have 7 general hospitals, which is the most outnumbered than other district offices. We have also 4 specialized hospitals by the Ministry of Health and Welfare and 19 medical institutions certified by Ministry of Health and Welfare. And also, we have many shopping and tourism resources quite rich, including the Hyundai Seoul, which is a landmark shopping facilities, and we also have Seoul Flower Festival and also fireworks. And let me introduce to you some details of our medical tourism content. In 2015, we have established a medical tourism information center at Times Square of Yeongdeung-Pogu District Office to provide a convenient information with language services of medical tourism information. We also provide customized consultation service with tourists. And also, we are running a multilingual website where 6 different languages are provided for translation, and tourists can get various information regarding medical care and tourism. And we are also operating SNS channels by each country so that we can transfer real-time communications to our users to expand the convenience of using information. And the multinational SN supporters and ambassadors for each foreign country is also a big resource for us, which enhances our communication. And to enhance the quality of service, we nurture medical tourism professionals with people from multicultural families and youth and seniors. Out of 20 candidates, 11 people got hired by relevant medical institutions and hospitals. And to respond to the needs of medical tourists, we are cooperating with different countries of China, Mongolia, and Vietnam by establishing an overseas network. And as part of that, we have signed the first MOU with the Mongolian Ministry of Health and Local Governments to develop and provide a personalized medical tourism content with overseas tourists. Consequently, in 2019, we have accommodated the most medical tourists from Mongolia. And to provide interpretation services with tourists coming out of the country, we are supporting for interpretation and translation services with customized medical interpretation for patients. And on the basis of outstanding medical infrastructure, in 2020, we accommodated more than 3,500 overseas patients in Yeongdeung-Pogu District Office. In 2018 and 2019, we have seen the increase of 192.4% in the visiting number of patients from Mongolia, China, USA, Japan, Vietnam, and Canada in the order. And if you look at the demographics of foreign patients, we have more male patients than female patients. And the age group, in terms of the age group, 30s is the most visited age group. And in terms of statistics by medical department, that started from health checkup to obstetrics and gynecology and ophthalmology. And in 2020, special zone operational performance evaluation was carried out, and we were awarded Prime Minister Award. And to sum up, in the wave of change, the Smart Medical Zone of Yeongdeung-Pogu District Office will lead a global medical tourism city. Thank you very much for your listening. Thank you very much for your presentation, Manager Lee. We are told that medical tourism has been gaining a lot more attention since the pandemic, and I think Manager Lee will be tackled with a lot more challenges in medical tourism. I think it was quite meaningful in listening to diverse project results. And it was thus that Yeongdeung-Pogu District Office got awarded Prime Minister's Award for their effort and achievement. And it has been a good start off for this presentation session. Once again, I would like to thank Manager Lee Byung-soon of Yeongdeung-Pogu District Office for the first presentation.
Our next speaker is from Gangnam-gu office, which is making great contribution to the Korean wave tourism industry. Our next speaker from Gangnam-gu District Office will present under the title of Korea's iconic global festival in Korea, Gangnam Festival. Let me introduce Min Sung Kim, the manager of Gangnam-gu Office Tourism Promotion Division. Ladies and gentlemen, we are a city with dignity and pleasant transformations. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. I am honored to be here to talk about Gangnam Festival, the iconic global festival in Korea, where we let the world know about our cultural capacity. First of all, I would like to thank Seoul Metropolitan City and Seoul Tourism Organization for organizing this valuable event. Before I start my presentation, I would like to play a short video clip promoting Gangnam-gu District.
Korea, Hallyu, Gangnam, global sensation of K-pop, healthcare of K-beauty and K-medical. Grand parades, flea markets, fashion shows, global performances. Enjoy urban cultural festivities that you can only find in Gangnam, Gangnam Festival. Want to explore Korean culture? Come visit Gangnam. Gangnam, the mecca of startups and epicenter of international trade, is home to over 70,000 enterprises with new investment opportunities. Gangnam is leading the start of a new generation in 3 metropolitan spheres: Suso Station, Global Business Center, Yeongdong-daedo Underground Complex. Gangnam, where creative economy flourishes. Gangnam has something special in store for you that transcends dimensions of time and space. From the millennia-old Bongwon-sa Temple and Seongjangrong Royal Tomb, to the clear waters and nature at Yangjae-cheon Stream and Dosan Park, the hustle and bustle of Gangnam Station and COEX, the trendy streets of Garusu-gil and Apgujeong Rodeo, and the premium lifestyle of Cheongdam Luxury Street. Experience the joy of Gangnam's value proposition. Gangnam is a place where children's dreams come true and imaginations become a reality. The Gangnam, an app for everything in the palm of your hand. Discover a breath of fresh air, from smart shelters and dust-free zones to Robocon Valley. Gangnam is taking a leap forward beyond the 4th Industrial Revolution to become a smart city and create a more creative future. Gangnam, where the past and present coexist and the future is always being made. My life. Your day, our special moments. Gangnam has so much in store to share special moments with everyone. An extraordinary city for me and you, for us.
As you know well, Gangnam is one of the representative cities of Korea. It's the center of the Korean wave, which is the center of the world's attention, and it's one of the most dynamic cities in the world. We have complex highways, and we have so 6 to 7 years later, we will have an underground complex, which is much larger than a football stadium. Today, I would like to talk about the history of Gangnam Festival, as well as a brief introduction of the programs. And I would also like to introduce the program of 2021 ONTech Gangnam Festival, the outcomes, and also our strategy and plan for the festival in 2022. First of all, I would like to recap the history of Gangnam Festival. Gangnam Festival Festival first began in 2010, and since then, every October, we've been holding this festival in October every year, and this year marks the 10th year. Yeongdong Complex Highway and fashion show and other cultural programs have been prepared, and in 2019, it has been established, laying the cornerstone for an iconic cultural festival in Korea. 35 different programs are organized in Gangnam City, and it has been held as a large offline event in 2019. In 2020, despite COVID, we wanted to provide a sense of healing for our citizens. So we held an online festival for the first time in 2020. And in 2021, against the backdrop of the prolonged pandemic, we held a hybrid festival under the title of A Step Toward New Hope. The 2019 festival was held as follows. All around Gangnam, 35 programs were held. In COEX, Shinsadong, Sanjeongnung Royal Tomb, Daemosan Mountain, and other tourist attractions of Gangnam became the setting for a large offline event. Also, there were various programs that could be participated by the citizens, so it could be a festival that was enjoyed by everyone. In 2020, as an on-tech leader, Gangnam City wanted to provide a festival that provides a sense of healing to the citizens. So we held a media show, media art gallery, an on-tech K-pop concert through an online format without live audience to our virtual audience. And now I would like to talk about 221 Gangnam Festival. It was held for 10 days from the 1st of October to the 10th of October. It was a hybrid format combining online and offline programs. All of these programs were streamed on YouTube and WonderK on Gangnam-gu channel. Now let me tell you about the main theme of the Gangnam Festival. First of all, we want to provide a diversity of cultural capacity of Gangnam, so it is based on the creative power of the citizens. And next, we leverage the resources of Gangnam-gu. It is a large-scale media show. Also, we lead Korea wave tourism through K-pop concerts. And fourth, we hold this festival all around Gangnam so that the city itself could be the stage for the festival so that we could actually reinforce the brand of Gangnam-gu City. Before introducing these programs, I would like to show you a sketch video of the 2021 Gangnam Festival. Next, I would like to talk about each program of the festival. Of the different media programs, we had a media show called the Gangnam The Great Journey. This was part of the opening ceremony of the event. At COEX, we used 11 large screens and displays in order to display Gangnam through various artistic performances. 4,000 people actually attended this live in front of the COEX Square. Also, a Gangnam Light special media art exhibition was held in the large media art square at COEX. It displayed the dynamic lights on two LED cubes and screens that were set up in the East Square of COEX so that citizens near COEX were able to watch this media art exhibition to enjoy the beautiful creative performance. And next, at Sanjeongnam Royal Tomb, which has been registered as the cultural heritage of UNESCO, we had an outdoor musical. So we had this musical, which was held online instead of offline. Through live music and performance, we were able to mark a large number of views with our audience who joined us through online. And next, we had an opera gala show titled Music Trip to the World. Due to COVID, people are unable to travel, and in order to give comfort to such pent-up desire, we played 5 different operas loved by our Korean people in the online format. Carmen of Spain, Faust from Germany, and Turandot, and also Rigoletto from Italy were performed by professional musical singers. And it was held offline and online with our audience. The Feast of Fall with Gangnam Symphony Orchestra was played by Gangnam Symphony Orchestra, directed by our female leader. And on the day, 200 seats were sold out in just 1 minute of opening. And this showed the passion that Gangnam citizens have for the symphony music. Im Sang-woo, who plays clarinet and also trumpet player and piano player, and various popular players attended this Feast of Fall with Gangnam Symphony Orchestra. And next, we had Yeongdong-daero K-pop concert, which is one of the highlights of our event. This K-pop concert marked the finale of the event, as has always been with the previous events. Tiffany and Ituk were the MCs of this event. NCT 127, ET, Brave Girls, Raboom, and other artists performed during the concert. Although it was raining on this day, we were able to successfully hold this event safely. And we had a large online audience from Korea as well as abroad. And also, we hosted the Digital Commerce Fashion Show. From 2012, we have been hosting this fashion show, and in 2021, we held this in a new format. We selected several iconic regions in Gangnam District so that these regions actually became the runways for the models. And also, this was a fashion show in collaboration with various designers. We hosted this fashion show partnership with Naver, and we had a view of up to 30,000 hits simultaneously, marking a new milestone in this fashion show. Also, Gangnam wanted to give hope and comfort to our citizens through other sessions, including what you see on the slide here. This year, following the previous year, we had various high-quality exhibition and performances. So for 10 years, 880,000 people joined us as the audience, making it a successful event for us all. Even amidst the pandemic, we were able to host this online festival, and based on this experience in 2020, we hope to host another hybrid festival, so that it could be participated by all Gangnam citizens, so that Gangnam can be the stage for all performances. And also we hope to combine various virtual technologies, including metaverse, so that people can transcend time and space to all take part in this festival of Gangnam. Also, global creators and YouTube channel will be leveraged so that Gangnam Festival can be promoted and advertised all around the world. And this means that Gangnam Festival could take a new leap forward into a global festival, not just a regional festival. I would like to ask for your interest and support to this end. With this, I would like to conclude my presentation. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the presentation from Min-Sun Kim of Gangnam-gu District Office. We were able to get in-depth information about the Gangnam Festival, and I look forward to the next great festival of Gangnam-gu District.
And going forward, we would like to invite the next speaker. People say that the recent fad is a personalized home beauty.
And
this presentation will be delivered by a company specialized in beauty and cosmetics tourism, and would like to invite the CEO Park Kang-un of Bunex, who will be delivering the presentation on a personalized, customized beauty device through big data and IT technology.
안녕하십니까. 주식회사 뷰넥스 대표 박경.
Greetings, my name is Park Kang-un, CEO of Bunex.
오늘같이 관광 특보라든지 아니면
Well, up to now, we have listened to diverse presentations on special medical zone and a special zone for tourism by Gangnam. But our company is only a year-old one, specialized in beauty and IT technology, and we're developing a converted and confused technologies
저희 회사
in the beauty and cosmetics industry. Let me now talk about our philosophy first. Well, beauty and the next generation are two key words of our company. Next generation means that we will not produce a cookie cutter beauty and cosmetics products, but we would like to develop a personalized and customized products at home. So beauty and the next generation are the keywords to be combined by our company, and we have been developing such advanced technologies for domestic and overseas markets. Our customers are quite concerned about being exposed to external environment, including temperature, humidity, stress, and fine dusts. And the people are quite exposed to a variety of environments, and they do their physical activities outside. But we only use cookie cutter cosmetics and unified cosmetic products. Then how will it be if we could produce a personalized cosmetic products for ourselves? Let's say that you are much more exposed to UV and you would like to have a product specialized in anti-UV lights. And if you want to produce your cosmetic products specialized in firming and lifting functions, so it'll be much better than buying just manufactured products at a cosmetic shop.
사진에서 보시면은
So if you look at this slide, this is the first device that we developed, a customized mask sheet manufacturer. And we firstly analyzed different skin types of our customers and to figure out how much they are exposed to external factors and how much their skins are in fatigue. And in using AI system, we provide customized recipes with each client, and that recipe will be inserted into this device, and the device will then produce mask sheets. And AI big data will analyze different information based on the applications, including GPS tracking and the movements of users. This seems quite busy, but it actually isn't, because this analyzes only the skin types of our customers. And using big data, we will also analyze the exposure extent of our clients to UV and fine dust and other external factors. And when clients return home, the application will send out the information to the device to produce a customized mask sheet.
외부 환경에서 무브먼트 인덱스하고
Well, there is a movement index and external environment index in application to be used, and these indexes can differ depending on geography, such as Hong Kong, Japan, and Korea. So customized indexes will be collected 3 to 4 times a day, and if there's any movements by each client, like swimming and playing golf and playing outside activities. We will also analyze the patterns of behaviors to come up with movement indexes so that we can customize our products with clients. And this device contains 5 different categories for whitening, firming, moisturizing, and nutrition and calming. And integrated ample cartridges are inserted into this device. And if you were more exposed to UV, then that should be whitening and vice versa. So these 5 different ampoules will be recommended depending on different level of activities done by our clients. And as such, we can provide a customized mask sheet. Well, these 3 are our unique offers. First, combination of cosmetics and IT technology. So we analyze behavioral patterns of our clients through applications. And secondly, we provide different cartridges of ampoules so that we can provide either whitening or nutrition features with our clients on the basis of our customized cartridges, which will be more sophisticated than other mask sheets in the market. And thirdly, which is the most fun part of our products, our clients can produce their own recipes that could be shared with other users of the device through SNS and channels. And if you have had a hiking with your friend, then you can share your mask sheet recipe with your friend, and this could also be used as a K beauty product. Well, other than the first device, we are these days working on the second device, which will produce cushion. A large number of women in the world use only 3 different shades of cushions, 21, 22, 23. But considering different environmental conditions and the behavioral patterns of women, these cushions can be made more smarter. For example, you have a special meeting today and you would like to have a unique look on your face according to the purpose of the meeting. Then you can create a customized shade with our device of cushion. Then that will be more fun in using the device and applying cushion. And also, you may have found a beautiful picture of a celebrity on the internet and you want to create a similar look as hers, then you can also use this device. As such, we would like to contribute to the advancement of K-beauty. So we are now developing the second device of cushion making device. And basically, cushions comprises basic shades, including mint and brown, and some key active ingredients against UV, and other 6 ingredients are also contained. Well, what Bunix targets is a more personalized and more customized beauty product that could respond to different purposes of events and content. And as such, we will be able to make this device as culture. Thank you very much. I just finished my presentation earlier than planned. Well, what matters is not a simple combination of beauty and IT technology. We'd like to add up content and culture and customization onto that. That's the ultimate purpose of our company. By combining beauty and IT technology, we will be developing and leading the industry of IT advanced cosmetic products. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the presentation. We were able to hear about Bunix and its wonderful ideas and products. Beauty plus IT plus cultural content. This combination seems to hold a lot of promise for the future, and I look forward to such future. K-beauty holds a great promise, and I was very fascinated to hear about all the great ideas, and I look forward to great news from Bunex going forward as well. And our next speaker is specialized in something that's so important for every tourist, and that is hospitality or accommodation. Our next presentation is on the technology of 야놀자, which provides information on various accommodations as well as a convenient booking system. We have Minu Kim, the team leader of 야놀자, who will be talking about 야놀자 technology. Please give him a warm round of applause.
안녕하세요. 여행의 모든 것.
Hello, I am from 야놀자, which allows you to address all your demands for a trip. 야놀자.
오늘 트래블 마트를 하기에 참 좋은 날인 것 같아요.
I think this is a great day to hold an event on Travel Mart because this morning the government announced that we will shift to a paradigm of living with COVID from the 1st of November, and I'm sure that this is welcome news for everyone in the tourism industry. And at this turning point,
코로나 그리고 포스트 코로나로
I believe that everybody is looking forward to transformation toward a new era of living with COVID. And I'm sure that you are also concerned about how to move forward against this landscape. Today, I would like to talk about data, which is one of the most basic building blocks in any innovation. Today, I would like to talk about innovation, and also I would like to talk about data, which is the building block of any innovation. And also I would like to talk about the ESG activities, which I believe should be also data-driven in any successful and innovative company.
코로나 시대를 맞이해서
In this era of COVID, 야놀자 also strive to grow in order to survive. And fortunately, we did grow and we did survive.
그리고 지금은 숙박뿐만
And
아니라
now we're not just in the hospitality business, but also in transportation and restaurant business, so that we can handle all areas related to traveling and tourism. So we're really growing into a so-called super app. We are expanding from the traditional tourism market to make differences. How were we able to do this?
많은 분들이 이미 인지하고 계시는
As many people know,
지금과 같은 순간에
at a moment like this, data is growing increasingly important.
데이터가 아닌 것들을
In a way,
기존의 레터,
what is not data, that is, what is text, was the traditional way of doing things. As you know, text is not connected. It's still, it's stagnant, and sometimes it doesn't have an order. However, data, on the contrary, is connected, it's always flowing, and once you set a concept to data, the data can be organized and ordered according to that concept.
아쉽게도 많은 분들이
Unfortunately, although many people know about this difference, people working in businesses do have limitations in achieving data-driven innovations. For example, when you go to a hotel, why do you have to stand to go to your room? And even now this is happening, and that's because still there is some reliance on text instead of data.
차단해서
Based on this idea, 야놀자 introduced a service called Yflux. Yflux is about OTA and central control system of hotel and door lock and all of the information that's being connected in the format of data. This is a fully integrated hotel solution
예약 플랫폼에서 한 번 입력한
so that any information that a customer enters on the booking platform can be transferred directly to the working level employees of the hotel. And through this technology and through this real-time technology, we are able to achieve a perfect untech technology or contact-free technology. And also the customers can now open the door without any physical card key using the smart sensor on the door lock. And once they go into the room, they can actually set the lighting, the temperature, and other settings using their own smartphone.
뿐만 아니라 객실의
Furthermore,
정비 상태,
in terms of the cleaning status of the room, in terms of whether the rooms are empty or not, in terms of whether the guests are staying in the room or not. All of this information is actually transmitted to the central control system of the hotel so that it can be optimized for management. And also, all the rooms can be optimized for sales. The Y-Flux service introduced by 야놀자 is enabled by the data that was previously available on the applications. And now this data is multiplied into big data. And that's why I wrote on the slide, data multiplied by data. Data multiplied by data creates big data. From a very small phenomenon, you can create data based on the text that is readily available. And such technology will create an even bigger data cloud. In getting ready for the era of post-COVID, I wanted to emphasize the importance of data, which is the most basic building block of innovations that we need to achieve. 야놀자 believes that the data can transform the processes that happen in all accommodations. Online and digital transformation is one of the keywords that everybody's talking about, and data is the basis for such transformation. In recognition of such fact, from 3 years ago, we have been part of the transformation project organized by the Ministry of Science and Technology. So it shows that 야놀자 actually makes public more than 60 sets of data that we have acquired through our business. This is actually my last slide. By publishing our data, we are committed to reinforcing our ESG activities. Through the website that you saw on the previous slide, we provide information on more than 30,000 different accommodations, and this information is, for example, provided to a business which is pet-friendly, and that can lead to a great transformation. We don't just simply provide information, but also in relation to the revenues generated by the startups, we share and donate a certain degree of these revenues so that we can boost not just our own business, but also we can accelerate other startups in our sector. We believe that this is a positive influence that we can exercise through ESG activities, and I think that IT companies should base their ESG activities on data as well. Now we're facing the new era of post-COVID. If you're wondering which direction to take, I urge you to focus on data, which is the building block of any innovation. Thank you very much for your attention. I am Kim Minu from 야놀자, which is a one-stop solution for any travel. Thank you. Thank you. That was a very immersive presentation, and time went by so quickly because I was immersed by everything that he shared. The growth of 야놀자 through data now spans not just accommodation, but also food and other services as a super app. And he emphasized data as a building block, and he also emphasized data-driven ESG activities of 야놀자. I look forward to the great services of 야놀자 in the future. Thank you.
And let us move on to the next presentation. These days, more and more people have pets and raise pets. But compared to the growing number of people with pets, there are not many spaces and places where you can visit with your pet. But thanks to this presentation, I think there will be more chances for you to have a happy travel with your pets, having good memories. This presentation will be done by CEO Jang San-kyung of Discovery of Chai, and the title of the presentation is When Traveling with Pet, Enter Dog. Good afternoon. Where to go today? When traveling with Pet, Enter Dog, which is Korea's #1 pet place platform. Korea has a very much advanced information on the online platform. It's always easy to get information, but it's more complicated to get detailed information about good places to go and good places to eat. When traveling with pet, this becomes more complicated because you need to find out information about places where you can come with your pets, and depending on the species and the size of your pet, those places can be open or closed to you and your pet. So each time finding out information, it becomes a task. For instance, when you try to go to a restaurant, we have in Korea around 700,000 restaurants. It's almost one by one Korean people. And we have 90,000 restaurants in Seoul, which means that one restaurant per 1 million Korean inhabitants is secured. You can easily find a restaurant in that sense. But when it comes to a place where you can eat with your pet, this is a different story. We have around 2,000 restaurants nationwide, but people raising pets represent 28% of the Korean population, which means that we have only 0.3% of the restaurants for one person with pet. But still, people with pets would like to have an experience of different places and restaurants and good places to visit. And this is the data trend and changes in data searching by pet accompanied activities and people. And if you look at the search intensity during the past 10 years, it has increased by 10 times. And during the past 2 years, despite of COVID-19, the search intensity has increased very exponentially. And pet accompanied activities are quite rich in creating different contents. And also pet-friendly accommodation has also doubled in the same period. However, despite of all these trends, what's most difficult for pet owners is to find out places where they can accompany their pets. So pet families or pet owners are always exposed to the limitation of activities, but they do not want simple places where they can enter with their pets. They want to be free. They don't want to get restricted, and they want their pets to be treated equal by the owners of these places. And from that point, we started our businesses. Our main target is a single woman with partner or married couple without kids or financially stable, and those who enjoy traveling, who lives in a metropolitan area of Seoul, and especially female aged 20s to 30s. And they would like to find places where they can enjoy experiences with their pets. And that's what we offer to our customers. From Seoul to Jeju Island and nationwide in Korea, all places that could allow people to accompany their pets are all recommended. And around 7,000 places are listed with ample information about those places. We do not provide information only. We also provide filtered information depending on the nature of places, where depending on the size and species of pets and geography, and we select a list of places where they can enter and enjoy with pets. And we also provide information on accommodation and facilities for pets and restaurants. And the themed information is also provided, such as a swimming zone, photo zone, and outdoor activity spaces. And also, these unique and paramount information is widely provided. And other places to visit around the space is also listed. And we are working with 100 influencers who recommend around 1,500 places to recommend to pet owners after they experience those places by themselves. And even for busy people, who would not have enough time to search for those information, we provide a package content for 2 to 3 days of travel. And we have planned a bus tour by collecting pet owners and pet families. And we also provide some mobile coupons with them. And contents and reservations are integrated into one-stop service. And in addition to that, to maximize the revenues of pet places, we recommend contents and coupons based on the user behavior patterns through our applications. We are supported by a cost-listed company, and we are now working on the renewal of our website. Considering the preference of our users, we will provide a customized recommendation services. We will consider not only the nature of pet owners, but also the preferences of their pets so that we can customize the whole program of travel with them. That's the purpose of our renewal service. And there are two major business areas of our company: discovery of chai, contents for pet owners, and reservation apps, which is EnterDog and Upligram. And in particular, EnterDog is in partnership with Animal Farm, which is a broadcasting program of SBS, and we're now preparing for a specialized program. And Animal Bar has around 4 million audiences online, and we will promote our company and platform. And through a strategic partnership with Animal Farm program, we now look forward to be a leader in this industry. And also, we have Poplin, which is eco-friendly pet supplies. Well, washable semi-permanent pee pad is the key product of this brand, and it produces around 900 billion plastic wastes that will take around 500 years to be digested in the water. So these washable pee pads will be 99.9% biodegradation capacity. So we would like to show that the growth of the company can also create social values. And our business area is our revenue stream is based on the commissions of mediation, EnterDog membership fee, and use of mobile reservation and payment, and the commission of developing travel packages and pet travel package and services. And we are closely connected to the trend of pet humanized market. This means that we are closely connected to the level of economic growth. Once the GDP level goes beyond the $30,000, and with the urbanization of the residential culture and changes in family structure, the Korean pet market will be growing in an exponential manner. And Korea is not an exception to this trend. Since 2019, when the GDP of Korea has gone beyond the $30,000, and the market has grown up to 3.3 trillion won in overall. So we will provide customized content and valued services. We will be leading the pet industry with our platform. With EnterDog, you can anywhere enjoy the culture with your pets. Thank you. Well, thank you very much for your presentation. Your presentation and service has been the one that was most coveted by the pet owners, and it must also be a big curiosity to our overseas travelers. And I was looking forward to an English version website of this so that we can promote another unique culture of Korea. Thank you very much.
Now we have our last presentation. Of the many tourists who visit Seoul, many are actually influenced by K-pop and K-drama. Now, we have great news for those of you who want to follow the tracks of your favorite K-stars. Our last presentation is by Star Trip CEO of Lee Min-woo. Star Trip is a tourism platform for K-pop and K-artist fans. He will be presenting under the title of Emergence of the New K-Wave Tourism Culture. Please give him a warm round of applause.
안녕하십니까. 저는 주식회사 스타트립
Hello, I'm the CEO of Star Trip, Lee Min-woo.
여행 문화의 출연과
Today, I would like to talk about the emergence of the new K-wave tourism culture as well as the services provided by Star Trip. So please allow me to begin my presentation. This is Mosan Airfield in Jecheon of Chungbuk Province. As you can see, there's nothing around the airfield. It's purely an airfield used by the planes. Can this be a tourist attraction? Yes, it can. This is actually where the music video of BTS's Young Forever was shot. This airfield, which used to be so empty, has now become a popular tourist attraction among the BTS fans, and it's now a must-visit place for the mini BTS fans. And this is a Pyeolnan bar.
이곳 또한 BTS의
This bar also became popular after RM of BTS visited the bar. As you can see, the owner of the bar marked this seat where RM of BTS sat with the neon sign so everyone could recognize the seat. This again became a must-visit place of BTS fans and a tourist attraction of Anamdong district.
아시겠지만 한류는 더 이상
As you know, the Korean wave is no longer a minor culture, but a major culture. There's a lot of evidence which demonstrates this. Until COVID, we continue to have an increase in our inbound tourists, and 80% of our inbound visitors visit Seoul. They mostly visit the palaces, Myeongdong, Itaewon, and other tourist attractions, and also they spend their time shopping in duty-free shops.
한류 여행객들이 원하던 장소일까요?
Are these the places that the visitors who come to Korea for the K-Wave want? That's how Star Trip began. Star Trip wanted to give information about places with stories on the Korean wave in multiple languages. A simple example would be for BTS fans, we tell them places, not palaces or Itaewon, but the location where BTS music videos were shot or where BTS members visited to eat. It's very easy to use. You can pick drama, K-pop singer, TV show, or movie of the 4 categories. Once you choose your favorite category, you can see a list of related locations. If you click the location, you will be able to see the address, the contact information, the menu, other basic information, as well as the reviews of other fans who visited that particular location. Also, if the place offers a booking service, then you can use our Star Trip app to make a booking in a one-stop solution. Let me give you specific examples. This is a list of places related to BTS. As you can see, Pyeolnan Bar is a bar that was visited by RM of BTS, and also Mengbang Beach was a place where BTS Butter album concept photo was shot. Star Trip provides the stories about the different locations in Korea, and this is valuable information for the K-pop fans and the Korean wave fans all across the world who want to visit Korea.
언어의 문제가
In the past, one of the obstacles for these K-star fans to visit Seoul was because of the language barrier, especially for the fans in English-speaking countries. In order to find the locations visited by their favorite celebrities, they would have to go to the official websites, which are mostly in Korean, and it was very difficult for them to access information about these places. However, Star Trip offers Korean and English so that K-pop fans can identify and discover a lot of places related to their favorite celebrities. And we also plan to offer our service in Japanese and Chinese as well.
트립의 장소는 정말 다양한 곳들이 있습니다.
Star Trip offers information on a variety of different places. It could be a place where the actor and actress kissed in one of the K-drama, and also it could be a place where a celebrity took a picture and posted on social media. So there are an infinite number of places which continue to be added on our Star Trip app.
한류 장소는 스타트립을
These places related to the Korean wave become more charming and attractive together with the Star Trip app. For example, this is a restaurant called Yujong Restaurant in the existing tourism services. This was simply described as a place with good menu, but Star Trip describes this as a place frequently visited by BTS members. And therefore, from the restaurant's perspective, Star Trip is a useful tool to bring more tourists and visitors. In April, we won the grand prize at Seoul Tourism Startup Edition, hosted by Seoul Metropolitan Government. And this provided us an opportunity to cooperate with the city of Seoul, where 80% of inbound travelers visit. In 2019, before COVID, we had 17.5 million inbound travelers. Of this, it's estimated that 10% or 1.75 million are influenced by the Korean wave. And on average, 2.1 trillion won is estimated to be the market size that the startups in tourism industry can aim for. Currently, Star Trip offers more than 130 different categories and more than 10,000 place information. In terms of the places, we give information about which show was shot, which episode was shot, or what food was actually eaten by the favorite celebrities. Star Trip archives all the K-Wave related locations, and it's our aim to provide information of all ranges of K-Wave related places to the fans around the world. Currently, we're not free to travel, but K-Wave fans visiting Korea from outside and inside of Korea are using the Star Trip app. A lot of the people left reviews saying that this is a holy grail. This opens up an entire new horizon in terms of the K-Wave tourism. COVID has had a negative impact on all sectors of the tourism, and we're still struggling. However, Star Trip overcame this crisis and turned it into an opportunity so that we can be a strong player in the era of post-COVID. In the era of COVID, we are committed to gathering and collecting as much information as possible, and also we're preparing for the days when travel bubbles will be established across countries so that after COVID, K-Wave fans all around the world can have an enjoyable trip to Seoul as well as Korea. Soon, we will officially launch the booking system, which will include a drawing cafe visited by BTS, as well as a place visited by the cast of Heart Signal, or a pottery class which was attended by BTS. So we offer the booking for these activities related to K-Wave. We hope to remove the linguistic barrier for the Korean Wave fans so that they can book these places on our apps in their convenient language, and once they come to Korea, they can simply visit these places. Also, by linking these places on our app, we can provide various experiences to our fans. For example, we have a hair salon which did the hairstyling of Jennie or makeup of other celebrities, and also we have a hotel which was actually shot, where Hotel De Luna was actually shot, and also other places where members of ITZY visited. And this will be valuable information for the Korean Wave fans all around the world when they visit Korea. In Nohongu of Seoul, there is a Hwarang Underground Railway Park visited by BTS RM, and also there is a tteokbokki restaurant recommended by Super Junior member Kyu Hyun. All around Seoul, there is a long list of places visited by the K-Wave celebrities, and we will continue to discover these places and add them to our list so that we can be the optimum and the best service that K-Wave fans can use when they visit Seoul. Thank you very much. Thank you. So providing information on various places together with stories of the K-stars. Thank you for your presentation. Once we can resume travel to overseas, and once we can receive inbound travelers from overseas, Star Trip will be a great help to enjoying the experience in Seoul.
And this rounds out Seoul Travel Presentation Session, which is the first program of 2021 SITM and SITMMT. Well, we would like to thank once again also local authorities and people from companies who have been making effort in these difficult times for a new leap of Seoul travel industry. And would like to have a short break until 3 o'clock in the afternoon when we will be resuming the second program of this event, Seoul Medical Wellness Show Friends, in the presence of Professor Jin Ki Nam. I was Jung Ji Young. Thank you very much.